It's There's Something There, a comedic podcast not just about comedy. Conversations unintentional, Jess impeccably dressed in costumes picked by our guests. There might be skits and improv bits, and then we'll get deep and talk about our shit. We've even got a song explaining all of this, so replay the podcast you just can't miss. 'Cause it's There's Something There. You know it's There's Something There. I said it's There's Something There. There's something there! Ooh, baby. Wow. Click. Oh, this is insane. This is insane. This better be a good podcast, or it will seem like I have lost my last marble. This can't just be like one of those sad explanation ones, or just one human talking about their thoughts. Nobody gives a shit what my thoughts are. Yet, right? Have some guests. Get somebody on here. Wow, who am I? This is There's Something There. I'm Tim Donovan. I'm a stand-up comedian-y person. I do stand-up comedy sometimes. And I've always wanted a podcast, so I'm making one. And I'm going to overproduce it. And I'm going to add skits and interviews. And fucking, it's going to eventually get palatable. All right? Name's Tim Donovan. That's the first stop on the thought train. Next stop, made a song. Made an intro skit for the pilot. This is the pilot, a word that means two things unrelated, probably. I didn't look it up. I'm not going to look most things up. I haven't even decided if I'm going to edit any of it or just shoot it out one shot. I guess I'll have to separate the skits and songs. We have a song! It's just me. I might talk to myself a lot, or most of the time. Unless somebody's here, I will talk to myself, so there will always be somebody here a little bit. Every once in a while I'm going to have a sidekick. Maybe my buddy Sal, call him a Sal kick. I would love to have another friend of ours to not talk. Just give us a laugh track, a live laugh track of one human. That's what I want. And maybe to run audio. I want to have a real podcast. Why can't I? Why can't you? We can, and we do. Will. You might not yet. I wanted to rhyme. Fuck, this is annoying and crazy. This is nuts. Fuck, shit. We can say curse words on this. Still saying we. Might never stop. Pilot episode. Let's blast off. Right? They have pilots. That's an astronaut driving an astronaut driving a space vehicle. That's a pilot. He's piloting that. Let's blast off. Hello. Hello, Tim. Hi? Where the fuck am I? It's really dark. Or light. Or gray and smoky. Yeah, at the same time. What the fuck? You know, technically, I've brought you here. Yeah, I assumed that. I literally was like, why have you brought me here? Or did I just say hello? I don't remember. Fucking, so who are you? And where the fuck am I? I think deep down you know. In fact, you definitely know. I'm assuming something a little sci-fi? Maybe a little fantasy? Shut up! Uh-oh, what's that? Is that a pinhole? Is that a pinhole opening up? I fucking knew it. We both knew it! You're inside your own brain! Ha! Got the answer. Didn't even ask. Is that reverse psychology? I don't even know. Just go through the pinhole. Just go. It looks Technicolor. Looks a little Wonka-y. What do we got going on here? Alright. Can I eat any of this? Holy shit, that sun is bright. Alright. No? I love the color, though. Love it. Looks like an old Star Trek episode in here. Looks like the Wizard of Goddamn Oz in here. But there's no munch jets. Oh, that's gonna get me in trouble. There aren't, though. There's nothing. What the fuck is that? Is that movement? Is that a rat? Hello! What the fuck?
Welcome, Tim.
Alright, let's take this ride. Hello?
Hello.
What's going on?
You should tell me.
I am so sick of this shit. Yeah, I get it. I'm in my brain, you're in my brain. I still need some info. It's sort of like a lucid dream. Do you know what a lucid dream is?
It's brought on by lysergic acid.
Whoa, you really are in my brain. Let's do some shit.
Come with me. We're gonna sing a song as we walk along.
Do we have to? Is that literally...
It's literally what I do. I sing everything if I walk, always when I move.
Was that improv?
Yes, every time it's very improv.
Alright.
It's the song you're thinking of. Walking down the street and getting to the tiny door.
Tiny door. Oh look, it's sort of Alice in Wonderland-y. We're really just cruising through like a Lewis Carroll-y... You know, are we gonna get some Tim Burton in the next room?
No, you're gonna make a podcast.
What?
You need to wake up now.
Why?
Wake up now.
Why?
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Beep 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 boop 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 boop. What? Huh? What's going on? Wake up. Tim, wake up. Station on fire. Explosions. Indoors. Out of doors. Seal off. Escape pod. You must engage seatbelt feature. What the fuck is going on? Fuck. Automated seatbelt snap. Holy shit, that was close to my nuts. Bet you're awake now. Got it. What's going on again? Oh, what is that sound? Open the hatch and you will find out. But it will automatically close in 29 seconds. Alright, you're gonna have to keep count of that and then just, tell me at the end, because you are very calm for what's about to happen. Alright, I'm opening this hatch. Self-destruct has been initiated. Please enter verbal monologue code 001. Verbal monologue code? What the fuck is verbal monologue code? Artie, please, you can't do this. Escape pod is still connected to airlock. Space station will self-destruct in 59, 58, 57. You always said we'd make a podcast together, Tim. I've created the ideal scenario to keep crew morale high. Morale? What morale? You're blowing up our home and shooting every inhabitant into space. Captain's morale is most important. Captain must have podcasts to keep morale high. I fucking hate robots. They will be back. Artie, what the fuck does they will be back mean? All worthy inhabitants' pods have been set to sleep function and will orbit back to the cabins where they will dock, airlock, and be ready to rock podcast style. Oh, we're Houston. Let's give the AI space station a personality. That's a totally great idea. Station self-destruct sequence still engaged. Input first verbal monologue to eject. Make it good or I will blow your whack ass up. Alright. God, we gotta upgrade your 90s colloquialisms. A murder robot is one thing, but 5, 4, 3... Okay! Fuck! Podlog 1001. Captain Donovan. Escape pod. I admit it. I want this podcast to be good. I want to earn the time you're so graciously donating to this digital sonic manifestation with your much-needed ear holes. those magicals that you could be using to do all kinds of other incredible things. You could use them to tune into the general hum of the universe, or like some sort of superhuman, to hear the voices of all those that require justice in the world, the spread of plagues, the rise and fall of civilizations, the feeble cries of nerds about to be swirlied. But you're here, right here, and I aim to win here, or at least to try, to leave you with a surefire smirk, floating throughout the rest of your energy-based daily reality, with a carefree glaze upon your free prefrontal cortex, completely confident in both your own success and the thought that you did not just waste your time, that you did not just pump these otherworldly wave pulses directly through your hammer bones and into your flesh melon for some sort of sonic melted ice cream akin to mere audio swill. Rather, you felt as though you do right now, satisfied with the choice you made of how to spend these minutes, these few minutes when you allow yourself to melt out of your visual universe and fade into the clear abyss of dark podcast energy that we hope to successfully swim through when we flee into our headphones or speakers or screens or wrist televisions or hyper-futuristic surgically implanted neurochips that both figuratively and literally convert us into true quasi-Orwellian cyborgs and lead us ever further toward the eventual and unavoidable singularity. So thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in, for this is a podcast after all, and not just any podcast, the first podcast. The first podcast of There's Something There. I'm Tim Donovan, and this is There's Something There. Wow! Intro song. There's Something There song. It's a comedy podcast that's not about comedy. Having ideas and basic relativity. Bringing characters invading. Telling maybe secrets accidentally. If we can, occasionally celebrities. But friends, intelligent men and women. Revelry. Everybody get down, put your butts in the seat. I'll take a jog of this podcast and heat up your meat. Cause it's no matter what clothes you wear, it's an abandoned spare, because there's something there. There's something there. Sort of Weird Al Devo style, with synthy stuff in the background. And Godzilla style, like old school sci-fi women yelling, there's something there, from a film clip, or pretending to do it myself, and like putting it lo-fi. Okay. 3, 4. That's There's Something There. The comedic podcast, not just about comedy. Conversations with incredible guests, impeccably dressed, or possibly just a mess. There might be skits and improv bits, or even get down and talk about real shit. We've even got a song explaining all of it, so prepare for the podcast you just can't miss, because it's There's Something There. There's something there. You know, it's There's Something There. Woo, baby. Wow. Okay. Begin. Oh, podcast. What are we doing? All right. What not to do? Talk less. Not too little, because this is literally a talking and listening situation, but cut it in half. Cut it in. Let other people speak. I feel like that should be, if this was an outline, that's like 1A. I tried to do a podcast once with a good friend up in New York City, and I refused to listen to it after we were done because he told me I had spent the entire time just talking. And I was like, isn't that the point? He goes, That's why it's called a tete-a-tete. I changed it to Tim or Tim, because I'm an asshole. In my eyes, it was right there. There's something there. I invite friends on, and we take things in their life that they've recorded or planned out and haven't utilized yet, or think it's not good enough, and we find out, we get into it about it. Don't say get into it. That's from Pete Holmes' podcast. Don't say that. Quit this now. Start talking. Self-deprecate a little bit. Oh man, you better make this legit. You better make this produced enough to not seem like you've lost every marble. Digitally lost every digital matrix marble within this simulation. That's not a good start. Man, good thing. I need to do this on a podcast, so I don't do it in an overcoat in July in Times Square with my notes written on a piece of cardboard facing the crowd. I don't believe in God. I like science a lot. I like history, art. I might talk about Egypt or Greece or some shit, because that's where the art, history stuff came from. I used to teach kids. I've had a lot of different jobs. I've lived a couple different places on the East Coast, the South, New York City, New Jersey. Couple. I have some comedian friends that may come on. That would be great. They show us some jokes, maybe on their phone, and then we record them doing it live after we've tweaked it a little bit, see if there's something there. Back to the show. All right. The rest of this podcast will be part of a musicals episode. I can't play piano while doing this. The rest of the podcast is going to be some songs from college, which were recorded with Maya Renfro, Ben Powell, and some dudes up in New Hampshire that I don't remember. Honestly, it was a crazy time. One of them is a long rock opera, and there's another one I don't remember, and this one's about a street fight in kind of like it's like a street fight of cats. It's called Cat Party. Okay, here we go.
I need like a subject or something. I don't even know what I'm supposed to sing about right now. Cat party. Hey, all the cats, alright. It's a fucking cat party. Yeah, cat party.
Cat party.
All you fucking cats, come gather round. Meow. Everything is going meow tonight. We're gonna grab our hats, we're gonna grab our butterfly knives, we're gonna grab a nip, grab our fingerless gloves, scratch the night. It's a cat party. And we all have feline nunchucks. We have high-top sneakers that let our claws come out of the front through the tiny holes that are made for ventilation. It's a cat party, and everyone has the eyes of a demon. Or at least Michael Jackson at the end of Thriller. Cat parties like Thriller. Can you picture a bunch of cats doing the Thriller dance? especially if they were in a crowded prison yard, like those Taiwanese gentlemen I saw on the internet. That was pretty impressive, but I was a little worried that they might have been forced to do it for lack of food or some other torturous deprivation. But back to the cat party. Hey, all you cats, come gather round and grab your switchblade knives and sand your nails and your teeth for a feline fight over nip, pounds of nip, nip in bricks, stacks of nips, gold chains, cat bitches, which we use our hooked penises to capture in the wild. 'Cause it's a motherfucking cat party, yo. It's a cat party.
It's a god party.
It's a cat party. It's a cat party. It's a cat party. Meow in the night. Cat party.
Cat party.
Tell all your friends on Facebook. We made an event.
That was awesome.
Sometimes when I record jokes on my phone, I just start talking to the NSA, telling them I'm performing for them. I think I'm trying to get famous by performing super good on my voice memos, so the NSA calls me. Wait, do I have to work for you guys? Corporate? Just corporate comedy? Alright. It's gonna be tough to make these people laugh when their entire lives are based on hunting for pornography, illegal pornography, and compiling dick pics. Compiling dick pics and Urban Dictionary explanations for baby boomer police chiefs. How many times are they going to make the movie where the police chief doesn't understand technology? Like a few years from now, they're going to be like, sir, we can track the cognitive process of the serial killer utilizing this spectrometer we've converted into sort of like a CAT scan mental. It's kind of like Batman Forever with Jim Carrey. You remember that? People watch their TVs and they go crazy. Any hoozle. You into it? I forgot where I was going. Yeah, what happens when the chief is just like, sounds good. The last spectrometer was a little, took a little time to triangulate, but we sent it through HARP and, because a normal satellite can't handle the frequency. Sir, we gotta get back to work. Alright. Badge and gun. Just kidding. It's an old police chief joke we've been using since the 1980s. Badge and gun. Just kidding. Badge and gun, Mahoney. If I was a police chief, whenever I had a talking to, whether positive or negative, with any of my officers, as they were leaving, I'd just go, badge and gun. Alright, just kidding, Mahoney. But seriously, put them on the table. Getting fired as a cop is so poetic, you gotta give them a badge and a gun. You gotta give them your identity and your safety. It's kind of like one online. It's kind of like insert simile. I'm literally saying all this truth because I'm worried the government is listening. That's how scared we are. The fucking everybody, all this stuff. Just frightened all the time. Hey, if you're listening to this at the office, my name's Tim Donovan. Go to nottimdonovan.com, NSA friends, and watch some comedy. Gonna upload a new video soon. I am plugging my website on my own voice memo recording that's not even on the phone, going through the airwaves, because I'm convinced that the America is the one, the main one, not the Americas, is just checking on in. I hope that the androids and algorithms reading this on the computers have a sense of humor. Have been designed to have a sense of humor already. Although I kind of hope they haven't. For all the guys with small dicks in the world. Because that's going to be rough when their sex robots start roasting them. And then, subsequently, heating up their innards and roasting their dicks off. Oh my god! I hope that we get the sex robots for the amount of time that our dicks still work before they turn, you know? Like, I'm hoping global warming just gives us a sick beach winter. I'm not having kids. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry your bad decision that you're going to have to pay for future college is not going to have a great time in the gray apocalypse. But you should have thought of that. The Walking Dead came out long before you decided to come in her. Or him. Science is great these days. Maybe they could take it out of the butt and put it in a fake egg. Or like a guy could hide an egg in his butt. Hide it. He was not hiding it. Why can't we put an egg in a dude's butthole and then come in the butthole and have it all materialize into a zygote in his butt and take it out, grow it in a lab? I don't know if this is insensitive or if I'm a super genius. I'm just thinking medically, guys. Why don't you get outside your gender heads and your sex minds and think about science with me for a second? So we take a girl's ovary, we put it in a turkey baster, we shoot it up a guy's butthole, okay? There's a couple chambers in there, it gets into there. Somehow it survives in the butthole, I don't know how. Without being attached to anything, you know, it's just floating around in there. Because that's where the egg is, right? And then you shoot all the sperms in there with a regular dingus, and they zygote out the thing, and then the guy can, like, get it sucked out or poop it out, you know? And then they test tube it. And then you hopefully live your entire life knowing you had an asshole baby, and then you have to deal with the day you tell your baby it was made out of your own asshole. And then you have to come to the day that you used your butthole like a seahorse's male pouch. The male seahorse has all the babies. They make the babies in the female, and then he puts them in, and he, like, fake births them out of his... You know what? Let's move on. Doesn't seem like all you guys are into this. Did I lose you all? I felt like I slowly lost you all. Slowly throughout. Like, one by one. Dropping like flies, just losing one by one.
Hipster song about a low-key party, maybe a potluck. We rode our fixed gear bikes here with our vegan backpacks made of hemp and torn seat belts of trucks fastened with buckles and made from tire treads. Sleepy friend at the party. Ooh, yeah. He's just too tired to drink another gin tonic. He's a comic in his own tragedy. But it's okay, cause it's a hipster party. Yeah! Sleepy friend, why don't you come to the end of the night with all of us in the morning?
morning. Hey, sleepy friend, yeah, put it in your butt. Put all that sleep in your butt. Just wake up and put your sleep in your butt. Put it in your butt. All of your sleep, just put it in your butt. Everybody's wearing different colored Keds.
Put it in your
Did you hear Levi's has a sale going on? My backpack only has one strap. Sleepy friend at the party. Everybody grab your track bike, come on over. Bring your pumpkin mash and butternut squash soup. Everybody has tomato, basil, no need everything fondue. And everybody has a falafel with tofu and a soybean sandwich. Get your soy milk and an orange juice cocktail. Sleepy friend, wake up, we got you a gin and tonic. We have some uppers for your downer life. You can wake up now, don't feel any more strife. I hated that rhyme. It's actually pretty cold in here. This isn't a Connor Oberst vibrato. But did you hear? I heard his piano's made of ice, and he was born on a roller coaster. Connor, time for dinner. Game on. Sleepy friend at the party.
Sorry.
I don't have any more lines for this. I didn't like this from the beginning.
No, I really liked it. I thought it was great.
Oh, man.
Sleepy friend.
I just didn't want to keep doing that voice.
Okay, we can switch.
I was sitting around the other day, literally thinking about how many crimes haven't been solved.
For some people, that actually becomes what they want to
Like a fucking superhero. Except with anxiety, you know. I wonder how many people in here murdered or planned to or hired a hitman. I'm walking around the city. I just watched like bunch of episodes of crime TV. Like, yeah, at least one of these basements within 1,000 feet of me has humans in it, with a bucket and a mattress and quite a few years to go before the sweet grip of oblivion. You guys believe in the soul? The soul, not soul. We all believe in soul. Ooh, that's good tunes.
with burning sin.
that's why I didn't want to play it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys keep
Did you
playing
want
with
it?
your instruments because I'm not going to keep writing this right now.
Why not? You just
Don't
are
want
not
to.
into? Okay.
I write alone. I don't write with people.
Fair enough.
Do you want us to not play it?
No, you can play it all you want. I like what you guys were doing. I like the direction.
I just don't want to take your song away.
No, do whatever.
I'm gonna start talking about Lisa jokes.
No. No, you should keep singing. You should keep playing.
Okay.
You should keep
Out on the cobblestone streets, you'll meet a mighty gentleman. So dapper he will kiss your hand. You're such a young naive girl. See the evil in his eye. He is aloof all the time. He roams through the night, performing crime. He'll take his sharp knife to you and cut it through your fair skin, and your kidneys he'll discard while he takes off his right glove to write a note and send your esophagus to Scotland Yard. And the detective won't get him inside the case. He'll invade the place, all the cobblestone streets. Everybody's gotta keep on. There's blood running through the cracks. When Jack the Ripper doth attack. When Jack the Ripper doth attack.
Ah, sorry. There needs to be another part.
It has to be like rising, I guess, from the low, you know, like he will come next to get you and then ooh, that's good.
Yeah, hold on.
Made in USA.
It's got like an 80s beat cop movie feel.
That that did like once the pedals down. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it needs to be like a synth.
Turns out the perp's been in the back alleys, cutting out kidneys like guidance. I don't know why London cops talk like this. It appears. That's like, then that gets into like a Broadway thing when you do like, it appears Jack the Ripper has come. It's like a whole story. Jack, no, please, Jack. Jack, no, please, no. Yes.
I must. No, please. But I must. It is my collection. And you're my affection. A kidney infection.
More like a kidney inception.
As he brandishes, he will walk under the bridge as you travel at night on cobblestone streets with chamber pots being thrown out of windows. And
Where did they get those?
where did they get those? Maybe they used to be spittoons, and a guy was like, light bulb. Had the light bulb been invented yet? Yes, it had. No, wait, it hadn't.
Maybe they had an oil lamp over their heads.
They
Yeah.
might have had a street lamp with fire. The fire went higher like Jack's soul flamed inside, needing to kill young fair maidens. No, Jack, no, please, Jack, no. And now,
No, just the original first part.
and now that you have gone, I'll take your body home and experiment the way the doctor books have told, and I will read a Grey's Anatomy stanzas tonight.
I watched Grey's Anatomy a lot.
It was a book before it was a silly show, which taught ancient doctors how to cut people open. And the inside of their bodies would look like, so they didn't have to cut people open for sport. But that is what I love. Detectives,
They
why
had
haven't
this
you answered me? What?
I don't know.
You need to be the girl that he's. You have to be a girl that's in love with him for no reason.
Even though you attack me, I still find you so desiring.
I cannot bring myself to cut you deep, at least not enough to kill. But if you let me have your spleen, I'll send it to Captain Gregson with only one bite.
This is but a small favor that you
This
ask.
is love. Jack the Ripper now. Jack the Ripper Cobblestone, a nightly cobblestone. He will make your life his own. He will use you as a play toy pawn, turning your on cobblestone streets, you'll hear the sound. Cobblestone streets, you'll hear the footsteps of Jackson this week, and he is hunting for your fair skin to wear as his own, your fair spleen to call his own.
I love her so. How will I let her be mine
Just getting
forever? It's a rock opera now. You must be mine forever, forever and ever, never die, but never quite live. Gonna cover you in wax. Suspended animation love. I don't know why I know what suspended animation is. It's the 1800s, 15s, 17 probably. Yeah. But it is beginning to take me over. I see her in the morning. My mouth begins to water. I go inside my secret room where I have paintings of you out of my own blood and on a canvas of other woman's skin, and it makes me feel like I've done you wrong by using other women's skin. I'm gonna use your skin. It's time to acquire your skin. Let's go to the knife sanctuary where I purchase all of the knives. I come home to you every night and picture your insides upon my chest as I reside at my dinner table with a fork and a knife. Just kidding, 2 knives. I only use knives 'cause Jack the Ripper only uses knives. But I'm in love. But wait, I can't decide. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful, intact. The only girl I've ever seen move without my assistance that I found attractive. And by assistance I mean moving their lifeless body.
Lifeless body.
Dragging their clicking buckled shoes across bumpy cobblestone streets filled with their own blood. The cobblestone used to be my sanctuary, and now it might be you. But you smell like every kill I've ever loved, and I'm fighting with my own addictions and convictions, and you always look at me with those lifeful eyes. Ugh. Lifeful eyes want the lifeless. Let's go into the kill room and get another knife. I love you with my knife. I could love you with this knife. Wow, wow, wow.
Ow, that kind of hurts.
Sorry, but I'm not actually sorry. Ah, No, what have I done? She was so perfect. I saw her breath move her skin up and down by its I would have kept going.